Hey, Mike, Mad Dog, Magnetic Street talking other stuff. Thanks for tuning in this last Monday of the month. Getting up into the holiday season, but you know, my wife and I were watching TV the other day, and they're already showing Christmas commercial. Come on, give us a break. Okay, but really what bothers me about this is that these Christmas commercials are going to prompt both my wife, who's going to get over it, and my son-in-law to start playing Christmas music now. And it's, no, we got to. As soon as Thanksgiving's over, you can play Christmas music. But let's get one holiday over at a time. But hey, it is a great time of year. The weather's changing. A lot of you really like this time of year. They like the snow. I think you're crazy, but God bless you for it. But hey, it's a good time of year coming up, all right? We got a lot of good stuff for the rest of the year coming on this show, and for the rest of the community, a lot of good theater opportunities, a lot of good art stuff. And I've got a guest today that's going to tell you about some other stuff happening right here in our local burg. So hey, Street Talk and other stuff, you stick around. We will be right back.
Guten Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwemmt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragenschlussen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
You won't be voting for Congress or the presidency this year, but local elections are the place where your voice can make the most difference. Wenatchee Valley candidates are lining up to serve on city councils and school boards on both sides of the Columbia River. NCW Life put all of them in the hot seat so you can find the ones who represent you the best. Watch our interviews at these times and dates right here on our channel or anytime online at ncwlife.com. You're watching the NCW Live channel. Your vote matters to us.
Is your yard outdated, overgrown, or just not working for your lifestyle? At Bailey's Pro Landscaping, they specialize in transforming ordinary outdoor spaces into beautiful, low-maintenance landscapes built for Central Washington living. From custom designs to full installation, they bring expertise, creativity, and craftsmanship to every job. Your yard has potential. Start your project with Bailey's Pro Landscaping.
Okay, we're back, and I'm very glad to have you, and I'm very glad to, again, have my good friend, who I'm proud to say is my good friend. I am your good friend, all right, Shannon?
Yeah.
Shannon Jaynes.
I will always come on.
Okay. Shannon is a very beautiful, talented woman. We were in a show together just a little while ago.
Yep.
Black comedy, which was a lot of fun. Though it was a fun show, and people laughed a lot, you were the one who got an outburst of spontaneous applause.
I got my own applause.
Yes, you did. It was great. But Shannon is here today because she is the
Special Events and Wells House Manager.
Okay, for the Wenatchee Valley Museum and Cultural Center.
That's
okay,
right.
See,
You got
good.
it.
Okay, well, thanks for coming back.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, now I know people know a little bit about you, but tell us a little bit about yourself. What's going on in your life?
Just a lot of events right now.
Yeah.
So lots of work stuff.
Okay.
But I'm also going to be moving.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I'm not excited about.
That can be both a nightmare and a thrill.
No, it's going to be lovely once, we're all moved in. Yeah, once it's all done.
And 10 years from now, when you start unpacking the boxes that you haven't unpacked yet.
Yeah. Yep. I'm watching a lot of baseball lately.
All right, well, now tell us about the move. Where are you moving from? Or to another house? You buy a house or you're...
Well, I live in an ADU on my parents' property. And if you don't know, an ADU is like a mother-in-law unit.
Okay, all right.
But I'm like fully self-contained and,
Right.
My own entrance, my own address. But my parents are selling. My mom found her dream house.
Ah.
And I thought we were kind of done.
Oh, yeah. Parents, how dare they? How dare they interfere with your life like that? I mean, who do they think they are?
But it's funny because we're moving into a place that's a block away from where we first lived when we moved to Wenatchee in 1990.
All right, so are you still going to be living with your
back-
parents?
I'm going to live with them,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They're getting older, and gosh, they give me a pretty good deal on rent.
Oh, good. Good, good.
So, yeah,
All right, okay.
anyway. But yeah, it's a lovely, pretty little cottage, and
All right.
there's a pool. So I'm excited. I know.
Excellent.
I'm
Okay.
excited.
So are you familiar with pool maintenance and that
Oh,
sort of thing?
no.
Oh,
We're
you
going to
will
farm
learn,
that
my dear.
out.
You will learn. Okay.
I'm sure.
All right, well, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, good, good.
Yeah.
But still in the community, right? You're not leaving
Yeah,
us? All
we're
right.
not moving out of
God,
town.
Okay, good. All right. All right, so what else is going on?
Well, okay, the big one, and this is the final week, is the Haunted Museum. That's kind of like the big thing that's in my brain right now, because it's every year it's slightly different. Where we build out. Throughout the two museum buildings, we like build a labyrinthine sort of spooky.
Sure, that people
maze.
walk through, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this year's a little different. And I'm really excited.
You're not going to share the
I'm not
differences
going to, I
with
can't
us?
share too many details, but
Okay.
it's guided this time. That's kind of one
really?
of the differences.
Oh.
So
You have somebody going with you.
You have somebody going with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about this. When is it open? How much does it cost?
Well, we're in the final week. So the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th are the last 4 nights of the haunt.
All right.
And it runs from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And you can buy tickets at the door, but you get a little bit of a break if you buy them online in advance.
How much are tickets?
$30 at the door, $25 in advance.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And it's a guided thing, so how large is the group that's being guided through?
Up to a group of 10.
Okay, so you can...
Yeah, you and 9 of your friends, or they might put you with some other
I was
folks.
going to
So if it's
say,
like,
if just my wife and I showed up...
You're not getting a private tour.
Probably okay. Don't you know who I am? Your response is supposed to be, didn't your mother tell you?
Right.
Oh, well, cool. All right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right. So have you had good turnout so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a great year so far.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll check it out.
Yeah.
We will indeed. Okay, so what else is going on?
Yeah, gosh. Let's see. Oh, Day of the Dead. Always a huge celebration.
Dia de los Muertos.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay,
Nice
sorry.
accent.
Mi español es muy bueno.
So we partner with the Hispanic Business Council.
Oh, cool.
Comes in
Okay.
and we build an ofrenda that's like the traditional huge altar, which is really cool. Live musical performances, crafts. There's face painting.
Oh, cool. All
Yeah,
right.
it's really cool. And this year it's going to be from 4 to 8 p.m. on
right.
November 1st, and it's free. It's a free community
okay.
event,
All right.
which is awesome.
I really admire how the Hispanic community does that particular holiday. We were down actually in Mexico once over
Cool.
the holiday weekend, and we went to, we were staying in a town called Sayulita, and there was a beach called Playa de los Muertos.
Awesome.
Beach of the Dead, because
Yeah.
we had to walk through a cemetery actually to get there.
Whoa.
But the graves were all decorated. I mean, people bring out, cans of cerveza, bowls of mole, different decorations. It was really, really cool.
That's really
the
cool.
respect that they pay and that kind of thing. Loved it. It was neat. All right, so this is this a one-night thing?
Yep, it's a one and done on November 1st.
Okay, all right.
The day before that, we do it every year, called our Not So Haunted Museum. So the kiddos can come through. We basically leave the haunt set up, but leave the lights on.
Oh.
So they can, kiddos can walk through.
Well, maybe
and
so a person who's afraid of the dark like me might be better off coming to the...
there you go.
Okay.
Bring your little candy basket, and you can walk through and trick or treat. And all the staff are there dressed up. And
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, we will check that out. That
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a really
All
fun
right.
one.
So you've had good crowds for the haunt so far?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when people show up, do they have to line up outside? Or you're having an in the foyer? You're having kind of a...
No, there's no outside this year, so we're Yeah, we'll have kind of a waiting area, but it starts at 6 p.m. But you can like kind of come anytime in between 6 and 9.
Right.
So if you show up and it's like really crowded, maybe go grab dinner and come back.
Okay, but you can bring a group of people up to 10, and you can say we want to stay together. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, and you'd love that too, because that'd be what, 10 times 25 if they bought it for $250. Mucho dinero.
Pretty good.
So.
I don't think about the money part of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good, and this is money that supports the museum's projects.
Yeah, it supports the museum fully, and so we get to continue to do really cool programs and outreach and educational stuff, special events.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Great.
Yeah.
So this is how many years have you been doing the haunt?
Oh gosh, I don't know what year they started. This is only my second haunt at the museum, so but they've been doing it for years.
Yeah, well, I know that Mission Creek with Cynthia Brown used to do one. I helped her with security one year.
Oh, cool.
Which was interesting. It's funny. We had to ask people who wore cowboy hats or tank tops to take the cowboy hats off and put something over their tank top. I said, that's weird. They said, well, we have found that people wearing cowboy hats and or tank tops cause trouble. Really? This is what they... So I had to go through the line of people waiting and say to them, please remove your cowboy hat or put something on over your tank top. But I think there could be some truth to that, because when I was a police officer, a bar called me up one night and said, there's a guy here wearing a tank top and he won't put his jacket on. I said, and? He says, every time a guy walks in here with a tank top, we have trouble. I don't know.
Interesting.
I wear tank tops all the time, which my wife breaks her heart that I do.
And do you cause trouble when you wear your tank top?
According to my wife, I do, yes. I don't think so. But I don't know, I thought that was just interesting. Now, so do you have any restrictions at all on people like that? Or?
No, I mean, I think within reason, we'll,
Nobody comes overly intoxicated or...
No, although we do have beer and wine for sale.
Okay, well, of course. Yeah,
for, the 21 and overs. But
yeah, there was one time when I worked security at this haunt when they had it at the Armory on 5th Street.
Yeah.
A group of college kids were going through, and as soon as one of them got to the second room, he looked at me and said, get me out of here. So I don't know if he was just a wimp whiny Bubba baby or if he was high on acid and hallucinating.
Oh my God.
So I escorted him out.
It's pretty tame. I mean, I don't know. I remember last year it was like, it's just a lot of screaming teenagers.
Okay. That's fun.
And that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So what else is going on? What else is happening? Museums always got something coming
I know.
up,
We have a full calendar, which you can go look at WenatcheeValleyMuseum.org. November 8th, we have Wenatchee Wine and Food Fest.
Okay.
So I'm not helping to plan that, but the museum will have the bottle sales table. So a portion of those sales go to support the museum. So if you go to Wine and Food Fest, and buy some wine to take home, then you can support the museum.
And there's food, of course.
And there's food.
Good, okay.
I don't know the lineup of restaurants, but yeah.
Well, that's not something you're necessarily.
I'm not planning that one
because you're busy with some other stuff. So and that's November when again?
November 8th.
And is there an entrance fee for that?
There is, and ticket sales. The price is escaping me right now, but if you just type into your search bar Wenatchee Wine and Food Fest, I'm pretty sure you can find out.
And you can, Wenatchee Valley Museum, you can Google that, and it's going to bring up your website, and everything's going to be right there.
Full calendar, and
Okay. All right, well, cool.
Yeah, very cool. Nooks and Crannies is coming up. So
what?
Nooks and Crannies. So on November 15th, we open up the Wells House, which I manage, and
out on 5th Street on the college campus.
Between 5th and 9th, and you get to go through the whole house, every floor. So usually when somebody comes up and they say, "I want a tour of the house," I'll say, "Great," and I'll show them the first floor and the second floor, which most of those rooms have been renovated and kind of brought back to life.
Right.
But the Nooks and Crannies tour, you get to see everything.
Into the nooks and crannies.
That's correct.
All right. So have those rooms, I remember last time I was there, I mean, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But some of the rooms were just empty. I mean, are they all furnished now or set up with stuff? Or
for the most part, yeah. I mean, not entirely. The one room that's kind of the crown jewel of the house is the second floor bedroom that has the turret off of it, and that's what we call the bride's room, and that's been fully done and is just stunning. Right. So when we rent out the house for weddings, that's where the bride gets ready.
Oh,
exactly.
Okay. Right, cool. Right. You know, I remember last time you were here, you were doing the tour of homes or something.
Yeah, the historic homes tour.
And you were including the House of Peace up on
the
Mausoleum,
Miller Street,
Mausoleum, and I was disappointed because we were going to be out of town when that happened.
Right.
And I meant to try to connect with you to get a private showing
I'll pull some strings, see what I can do. We'll get you in there.
Okay. Because that's, you know, I mean, looking at things like that are interesting. This may sound weird, but talking about cemeteries.
Oh, yeah. I love cemeteries.
My wife and I love walking through them, you know, and seeing people, you know, and there's a great one up in Waterville, which is kind of heartbreaking because it must have been during the Spanish flu times in the early part of the last century.
Yeah.
Where you see whole families that have passed away. And then when I was I walked my wife back to Caldwell, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And the Presbyterian Church there had an older cemetery there, and there was actually one grave, and a lot of the stones had been vandalized, people kicking them over. But one of them was still there, and it had a brass plaque on it that said, "Here lies a soldier of the American Revolution."
Oh, wow.
So that was cool. But then a friend of mine has a house in Cape Cod, and they've got a cemetery up there, and they've got a number of those graves. And that cemetery is right on the main road, been very well maintained. And there's a number of those. And it's amazing to think back that here are people actually fought in the Revolution. So
wow.
That was cool. Okay, well, look,
I love that.
We're talking with Shannon Jaynes. Okay, she is the
Special Events and Wells House Manager
for the Wenatchee Museum and Cultural Center. Okay. She's been here before. A lot of stuff going on in the museum. We will rehash some of it, but I'm going to spring some other questions on her when we get back. So we've got to take a break, but Street Talk and other stuff, you stick around. We will be right back. So.
Handoff to Zielinski around the right side. Got away from one man, got away from two. Squirts between
High school sports is back this fall on the NCW Life channel. Watch Eastmont, Wenatchee, and Cashmere games right here. Coverage is brought to you in part by our platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, and Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Watch high school sports on your local TV station, the NCW Life channel.
Hey there, folks. Blueberry Carrie here to invite you on out to Blueberry Hills to experience some real treats. Take a look at our homemade cream pies, our amazing cheesecakes, and don't forget our famous banana pudding. Remember, we're more than just great treats. People come from all over the world to experience what has been called one of the best destination restaurants in the Pacific Northwest. So come on out and see what all the fuss is about. Blueberry Hills in Manson. It's where the world is coming to.
Whether you're a new homeowner or looking to update, Save Mart in Wenatchee has everything you need. From top-of-the-line appliances to comfy mattresses and stunning furniture that fits your style, they have it all under one roof. With great deals and expert customer service, you'll find the perfect pieces for your space and your budget. Save Mart, your local destination for quality appliances, mattresses, and furniture at prices you'll love.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCW Life, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Okay, back again, talking with Shannon Jaynes. She is with the Wenatchee Valley Museum and Cultural Center. Okay, but here, you've got some personal stuff coming up. Now, one of the reasons you and I have a contact is because we're both thespians. Okay?
That's right.
And we had a wonderful time in the recent music theater show After Dark.
Black comedy.
That's great. Black comedy.
Black
That's not
comedy.
like-
I don't know, whatever. You're just making things up.
You got to be lucky I remember your name. Okay, but there's another show coming up you said you were thinking about auditioning for.
I'm definitely going to audition.
Tell us about that.
I think directed by Brian Higgins.
Right. Brian was on the show just a little bit ago.
Oh, good.
And we
okay.
talked about this. So,
Nice. Yeah, it's another Tracy Letts play.
Okay.
So playwright Tracy Letts, who wrote August Osage County. He wrote Killer Joe, which
Right.
I was in. But yeah, this one's called The Minutes.
Okay.
And it's a city council meeting.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I know that you're thinking, oh, city council meeting. Have you ever been to a city council meeting here in Wenatchee?
Me, no.
Oh, they're boring.
Yeah.
But this is really
This is
interesting.
compelling.
Yes, it
I
is.
read it in preparation, and
Right.
yeah, I think this is going to ruffle a few feathers.
Theater is supposed to.
Exactly.
Okay, theater
Thank
is supposed
you.
to. I don't know, very much so. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just, it's an interesting show. I'm going to audition to it too. Oh, dear God, please let me get a part. I can't stand any more rejection.
It's painful. We're going to be okay.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting because you go to audition.
Yeah.
You're there with other talented people who you respect, and you're basically artistically walking in naked.
It's true.
And saying, judge me.
No, it's true. And auditioning is a different skill than performing in a play
much
or on
different,
TV
yes.
or whatever.
Much different.
And it's hard to get good at it. You know, you have to get rejected a lot if you're going to get good at it.
Right.
But man, yeah, you walk in and you might know the material, but it's like doing improv.
Yeah. No, exactly, because you have to.
You have to.
And then there's always the thing about, I mean, I will read a part and I will think, oh, I've got this. For example, exactly black comedy.
Yeah.
I tried out for one of the lesser parts.
I remember.
And I was not what the director was looking for. I thought I had it down, and I probably did. My characterization of the particular part, but then it wasn't what the director was looking for.
Right.
And that what gets tricky. There was another show I was in. It's only a play that I was in with Henry.
Yeah.
Who's directing the adaptation of the Christmas Carol coming up. And I tried out for the part that he got, and I thought I had a good feel on it.
Yeah.
But again, it wasn't what Cynthia was looking for. And out of desperation, Cynthia said, will you play this other part?
Out of desperation. You're my last choice, so.
It was one of those things where there wasn't anybody else.
Yeah.
But that doesn't bother me.
No, I'm not bothered by that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you're looking forward to this show.
Yeah.
All right, and it's about a city council meeting.
Yes.
It's got a number.
Are there
it's got
9?
There's like 9 people in it.
Yeah, there's like 9 different characters.
And my daughter Marie Scanlon is producing. And what I said to her is that, you know, in reading this, there's a couple of parts that are cast as men
that could be,
but would do well if you had the right woman play those.
I agree.
And I'm big on that.
Yeah,
okay,
me too.
I've done a couple of shows where I've taken what was originally a male's part and let a woman play it. Dracula, for example. I don't know if you've ever seen that show.
I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, Dracula, the vampire play. And I've directed it twice for music theater.
Okay.
And there's a doctor named Von Helsing who comes in who's the expert and takes care of it. Well, I cast it as a woman both times.
I love that.
And it just was a whole different dynamic with a male Dracula who's got this odd black sex appeal.
Right.
Playing off an attractive woman. So
interesting.
Worked really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that for this, for the minutes. I think there's a lot of flexibility.
Okay, well, there will be.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun. So what else have you got in your personal life going on? You know, moving.
Oh, man.
Got a play coming up you're going to audition
hopefully,
with?
Yeah, hopefully I get to do that. It always helps me so much to have a play going in the dark, dreary months. I'm kind of a wallower sometimes, you know, when it gets dark and cold, I don't want to leave the house.
Yeah, well, no, I know. I'm not a fan of winter either.
No. So it really helps me out to have something I'm committed to that I have to go get out of the house and do, and I just love it. So.
And being able to perform, particularly in a live theater experience where, you know, I mean, you're not taking take after take. You got to get it, maybe not perfect, but reasonably right.
Yeah.
The first time, you
right.
know, and you have to adjust to stuff that happens that you don't expect.
Oh, that's right, and that's the part I love about it.
Yeah.
That every night is different.
Yes.
And you have to adapt to that.
Right.
You know, every audience is different.
That's exactly what I was just going to say.
Yeah, the energy in the room can be drastically different from one night to another, and so sometimes you're having to manufacture energy that the night before you were kind of getting from the audience.
Exactly.
They were laughing at every joke. Right. They were silent in the really heavy parts. Yeah. And then the next night they're distracted, or there's only 10 of them, or whatever it is. Yeah. And so you have to, adapt to that and stay in the moment.
Yes.
You can't get distracted by it. That's the other part.
Exactly. You got to keep your focus. Yeah. And people laughing when you don't expect it is sometimes
that can be the worst.
Interesting to respond to.
Yeah.
But there's a guy named Brian Haley. He lives back east.
Okay.
There was a Clint Eastwood movie where he played Clint's son.
Okay.
Okay, so he's an actor, done some stuff. But back when I did radio, I had him on, I interviewed him, but I found out that he did stand-up comedy as well, you know, even though he was and I asked him about that. He said, you don't know how many famous people who are in film go out and do stand-up because they miss that audience interaction.
Yeah.
You know, they miss that feedback, and it helps keep them sharp. And he says, it's just, there's nothing else. Working in front of a camera, it's not the same. Okay.
No.
And you know, but they want to be able to get back and get that feedback from people. So so it's exciting. It's fun.
I remember I took a camera class, acting for the cameras, because I grew up, you know, from the age of 5 doing plays and live theater. And doing a camera class where my energy only needs to go that far. I only need to play to right there, and that's fine. And then talk with you and talk to that. In a theater, you've got to play to the back row.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Right? Like the back row could be way, you know, a football field, you know, and you've got to give the same experience to the person in the back row as in the front row.
You see, this is something that gets me when I go to these high school shows, okay? Not to be critical. But these kids are using mics, and they think the mic takes care of it, okay?
Yeah, I never got the luxury of a mic.
We never did either. We were trained, you play for the deaf, blind old lady in the back row.
That's right.
You've heard that phrase, right?
Oh, yeah. Probably from Joan.
And this is something that I try to keep aware of, and I talk to other younger directors about. You're used to the play. You know what the actors are saying. So if they're not articulating or being loud enough, you're not getting it.
Yeah.
You have to realize that people are going to come in there who aren't familiar with the lines, who like me, can't hear a doggone thing.
Yeah.
Okay? And so you have to be sure that kids are, even, not just kids, anyway, they're articulating and they're projecting. And
that this is the first time it's happened.
Right, exactly.
That's the other thing.
Yeah,
this
very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Well, good. I'm glad we're in agreement.
I love talking about this stuff.
I'm glad we've solved all these theater things.
We've solved all of it.
Why don't people just come to us and we'll tell them?
Just save this episode so you can refer back to it.
Okay. So you've got a lot going on in the museum.
Yeah.
You've got personal stuff with moving.
Yeah.
And you got these play auditions that are coming up at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So you're a busy girl.
I'm a busy lady.
Okay. All right. Great. Good. Well, I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Okay. I hope that you get enough boxes to be able to move.
I just want somebody to do it for me.
Well, actually, the last time I moved my office, for the first time I did that, I hired people to move stuff.
It makes a huge difference.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay, so you got stuff. You're going to work today, right? All right. You're planning. You got the.
Yep.
The haunt the rest of this week.
The haunt.
So.
Day of the Dead, Not So Haunted, Nooks and Crannies. Oh, we got the holiday tea coming up at the Wells House. That'll be
you're
in
gonna
December.
have to look at that on the website. We don't have enough time to talk about it. You should have reminded me about that earlier.
Darn.
That's right. We'll have you back.
Okay.
Have you back another time. But Shannon, it is always a joy. Really.
Always a pleasure
having you coming on. It's just fun. It's just fun. So,
I love it too.
But hey, Street Talk and other stuff. I very much appreciate you tuning in today. I very much appreciate you watching the show. Get ready for the holidays. Enjoy your family. Prepare to spend a lot of money on Christmas. No, I am not in any way opposed to the commercialization of Christmas. Oh. I think it is a time for people to pour out their hearts, empty their wallets, and just don't go into debt. So, but hey, Street Talk and other stuff. I appreciate you tuning in. We will see you next week. You have a great day. We'll see you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.